Gamers, welcome back to the series. It's episode 55. Now, I know that we've only been living at this tiny tent now for 5 episodes. But we're late game, alright? We have netherite. We need a bigger place to live. Over at that base, we had an entire suburban mansion. And over here, we're going to have a castle. In between episodes, I've been doing a lot of deforestation. As you can see, this all used to be trees. Flattened out the landscape, and we have built ourselves a grid, which is how we are going to kick off building this castle. In today's episode, we're only going to be building the exterior of this castle. Next episode, we'll focus on the interior. And if you don't want to miss out when we complete the build, I suggest you subscribe. Otherwise, hate to break it to ya, but there's a good chance you probably will. And the materials. Well, we've gathered our materials as well. By the way, this may look like a lot of signs, but it's not. It's only because they stack to 16 and not 64 that it looks so big. And over here, we're growing melons, the melon seeds that we found at the skeleton spawner when we were collecting foxes. I was going to show you this last episode, completely forgot. So here it is. Melons are renewable. Great. I think it's time we begin building our castle. The main home for the tiger biome base. So we're going to start by going up by 6. And we want to do that on all of these stone brick marking blocks. And then we want to join these up as well. To kick off the structure, I ain't gonna lie, this doesn't look too bad. Of course, all of these posts will be turrets. And there's gonna be a second floor on this thing. And that second floor isn't actually gonna have a roof. It's a castle, alright? The second floor is going to be open to the sky. But we need to do the structure for the second floor. Basically, just copy these, but instead of 6 blocks tall, 5 blocks tall, do them in the exact same places, 1 level up. So far, I am very pleased with what I have created. But now it's time to begin with the entranceway. So we want to go up 2 and then this pillar here, we want a staircase, and we do the same right here. Staircase, and then we just want to create a good old arch. Because who doesn't love an arch? I know I do. If you don't love an arch, then you're crazy, okay? Arches are the best. And that is not how I wanted it to turn out. Okay, what if we do this? Can't do that, and we can't do that. Okay. That is a much better arch. I don't know what was wrong with me back there. So now we actually want to do this alternating pattern of stone brick stairs, stone brick slabs. So it will look something like this when it's finished. This is how it's going to look. Imagine that wrapped all around the castle. Oh, it's going to look good. This does add so much detail to the exterior. But you know what else adds detail? Upside down staircases. And then under the upside down staircases, a much brighter variant of stone, smooth stone. And again, this is going to be all the way around. And trust me, it's gonna look good. Oh yes, you cannot deny the fact that this does look good. And as you can see in my hotbar, I have more materials for detailing and making this place come to life just that little bit more. It's all about detailing today. So I'm gonna fly up here, try and land right here. Perfect. And then make my way around here to begin the detailing. What am I gonna do? Well, you'll have to wait and see. And if you're quite impatient like me, you don't have to wait that long. here it is. We now have the cobblestone walls wrapping around the building. And something else that I thought I'd add, got a little bit carried away with how much of it I did, is the staircases to make the turrets. They look way better now. So I think essentially this is the framework sort of done. Now we really need to start working on the walls and filling this thing in. To do that, I'm going to use spruce planks, iron bars, I'm going to go and grab them, and spruce trapdoors and dark oak signs. When it's done, it'll look a little bit like this. We just need to replicate this for every single gap that we have here. Wish me luck. Just wow. I'm taking a look at this thing for the first time when I've completed this previous step. And the build is really coming to life, not gonna lie. But I need to work on the second floor. On the second floor, I want to have farms up there, just like mini farms. Not that we need any. Yeah, episode 52 flashback. But you know, nothing wrong with having some mini farming up there. Might have a bit of storage in this place, and I'll divide it into 4 sections. And it's gonna look something like this. So we have like a crossroads made out of oak wood, the classic wood type, the amazing wood type. And as you can see, I decided to go with moss instead of the original plan, which was farms. And I went with moss for 2 reasons. Number 1, we don't need any more farms. We have an automatic wheat farm back over at base 1. And then we have these giant crop fields over at this base. So we don't need any more farms. Number 2, I wanted to use this moss a whole lot more. We received this moss earlier on in the series. And I yet to use it in like a big build kinda. So I wanted to encrypt it. But I want to say that we are basically done here, gamers. I want to say that this is it. This is our castle right here. So I'm going to add the finishing touches like lanterns and stuff. And maybe do a little bit of terraforming. And we can wrap up the episode. Very happy with this build, gotta say. And big building reveal. What do we think? Oh yes, I love this build. Definitely my favourite build in the area. We don't actually have many. So let's begin the tour of what we've done with the terraforming. We have the pond. I added this in because we don't actually have a pond in the area. We have a river, but we don't have a pond. So I decided to go with this pond. And then we have this staircase with the combination of spruce stairs and oak trapdoors. Definitely want to use this more often to get up these steeper hills. And then if we come up here, for the entrance way, we just have spruce trapdoors underneath it. I just went the extra mile for the fun of it and added a bit of water. Don't know what that's doing there. We will work on the interior next episode. Right now, it's not much, but very soon, I tell you, this will be luxurious in here. So this build looks amazing from the ground, and you can't deny that. But what about from the air? Let's take a look. So, ready? Oh yes, that looks amazing. Gotta say, very, very pleased with this build and what we have achieved. Thank you so much for watching episode 55 of Minecraft Survival. Thoughts on the castle in the comments below. It adds so much to this area, and I'm pleased that we're going to be living in a castle, not a suburban mansion, not an underground bunker, nothing like that. A castle. I've never actually built one in Minecraft, and I think I did a pretty good job. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next one, where we're going to be designing the interior, and you don't miss the rest of this series and all of my other videos. Stay safe, and goodbye, gamer.